Well, good morning. I'm Jeffrey Doherty, the Christian Whistleblower, trying to get my trusty selfie stick to operate correctly. That's always a chore. Welcome to Clearwater Beach. Good morning to you. As you can see, it's a beautiful day out today. Beautiful morning on Clearwater Beach. And you would think that Clearwater Beach would be an awfully weird place to be talking about Dracula. But today I want to encourage you to say no to Dracula. Now, if you know anything about Dracula, you know that in order to come into your dwelling, and thank you for the thumbs up already, Dracula has to ask and receive permission from you. So if you don't give permission to Dracula, Dracula cannot come in, and he cannot suck your blood, turn you into a vampire, or any of those other things that Dracula does. Well, I think we're facing a very similar situation today, not so much with Dracula, but with the New World Order, the powers that be, trying to get us to acquiesce to their agenda. Now, some say it's too late, it's already done. Some say that we've already been assimilated against our will. I say, nay. I say it's just like Dracula. Dracula can't come in without your acquiescence, and you can't be assimilated without your acquiescence. I'm convinced that's true. Even if you have acquiesced, I think you can deacquiesce, unacquiesce. You can cancel that acquiescence. We are divine, sovereign, and free until we decide not to be. I will not be assimilated. And even if I thought that I might have been, I would unassimilate my ASAP. So, we're not assimilated. We can unassimilate. And in the end, it's a spiritual decision. It is a spiritual acquiescence. It is a mental decision to say, I'm divine, I'm sovereign, I'm free. In the end, it is a spiritual acquiescence. And there's a lot of things and a lot of ways that we can give ourselves fortitude. We can give ourselves power. And one of those ways is to have a strong physical body. For when you have a strong body, you can have a sound mind and you can have a clear spirit. Now, does that mean that if you don't have a sound mind, you'll never have a strong body, you won't never have a sound mind and clear spirit? Well, sometimes there's things that are beyond your control. But as much as it is within your control, it behooves you to have a strong body. Because when you have a strong body, you don't have the hindrances and you don't have the distractions and you don't have the problems that come along with physical health. Sometimes we're so, the saying is being so heavenly minded you have no earthly good. We can be so earthly minded that you have no heavenly good. And you can do that because you're so damn sick and tired that you can't even begin to think about getting yourself straight spiritually, because you're constantly locked in a physical battle. A battle to try to enhance your physical health and get yourself from being sick and tired. It's time for you to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's high time for you to strengthen your physical body. And a strong physical body allows you to get the soundness of mind. Okay, I'm healthy. I don't have to worry about dying from a heart attack today, unless something weird happens. I don't have to worry about managing 47 prescriptions and 13 doctor's appointments and, a breathing thing and all this other stuff. I've mastered, or at least I'm in charge of my physicality. Most of us Unfortunately, and when I say most of us, I mean humanity as a whole, we're not in charge of our physicality. Our physicality is in charge of us. And that's the way the powers that be, the great they, that's the way they want it. Why do you think McDonald's is 99 cents and kale is $5? There's a reason. So if we take the steps necessary to solidify and strengthen our physical bodies, it's one less thing to worry about, and it's one thing that can help us to have a sound mind. If you're not filled with chemicals, if you're not filled with additives, if you're not filled with sugars, if your insulin's not off the chart, if you're not dealing with just being full of garbage, you're able to have a much more sound mind, a much sounder mind. And that allows you to have a much clearer spirit. So I want to give you a challenge. I know some people, and this is part of the lie too. And part of the lie is that you can either be spiritual or you can be physical. The two are not the same. Well, guess what? That's a lie. And I need to start bringing my lav mic. I forgot about it. The physical and the spiritual are one and the same, ladies and gentlemen. The physical and the spiritual are just two peas in the same pod. The spiritual and the physical are the same battle. They just don't want you to know it, because if they can keep you from being physically fit, they know they can keep you from being mentally sound, and they know they can keep you from being spiritually clear. So what do? Well, first of all, you take baby steps. Start doing something. For some of you, starting an exercise program means walking to the mailbox to get your mail every day. And that's fine if that's what it means to you. Then the next week you walk one house length and come back, then 2 houses, then 3 houses, then all of a sudden you're going around the block. Then you're going around the block twice. You're going around the block 3 times. Some of you, it means actually going out and taking a walk around the block. Some of you, it means going out and running a mile. Some of you, it means getting into some resistance training, body weight training, weightlifting. Some of you, it means getting to the next level. Optimize, optimize, optimize. Exactly, Nick. And it means controlling what you eat. It means controlling what you eat. Do simple things. Stop eating carbs after 6 o'clock at night. Stop eating processed foods. Stop eating sugars. Stop eating wheat and bread. These things make you physically ill. They make you physically suboptimal, which makes you mentally suboptimal, which keeps you spiritually suboptimal, and makes you more likely to acquiesce to Dracula, because you're just so sick and tired. Sometimes Dracula looks good. So sometimes we have to realize that the battle is fought on many different fronts, and they don't want us to realize it. They don't want us to understand it. They don't want us to know it. So take a look inward. Ponder a little bit. Think a little bit. What can I do? Is my body, am I physically as strong as I want to be? Yes or no? What are you going to do about it? Am I mentally as sound as I want to be? Yes or no? What are you going to do about it? Am I spiritually as clear as I want to be? Yes or no? What are you going to do about it? Well, I'm out here walking on, hello Avery, I'm out here walking on the beach connected to the earth. I'm getting ready to get run over if I don't move. I'm getting ready to go out right now and run my wind sprints to help get my body in better shape. Then after that, I'm headed to the gym to do my workout. And then after that, I'm going to have a healthy breakfast. And then after that, I'm going to engage in some broadcast excellence. There's a big thing they raked the beach with. I was about to get raked. So that's what I'm going to do about it. What are you going to do about it? I put my shorts on one leg at a time. I'm no Jay Campbell. I'm not in great shape, but I'm getting there. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I have not assimilated and I will not assimilate. I'm still divine. I'm still sovereign. And I'm still free. And that's the way it's going to be until I decide that's not the way it is. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, your friendly neighborhood Christian whistleblower. We'll be back tomorrow, or be back later today with some more broadcast excellence. Can't wait to see you. Before you go, hit the like button on this. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed. And make a decision to make a difference today. What can I do to get more physically strong? What can I do to get more mentally sound? What can I do to get more spiritually clear? I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, your Christian whistleblower from Clearwater Beach, on my way to run some wind sprints, lift some weights. It's fantastic. I love it. We'll see you real soon.